Hey guys, welcome to another video. And we're gonna look about brown stew. So this is my chicken already cut it, and then you have sweet peppers, three different colors, my carrot, about to watch my carrot, sugar, barbecue sauce, vinegar for watch your chicken, ketchup of course, vegetable oil, and my three seasonings. I don't have any Jamaican seasoning at the moment, but I'm working on getting some. Browning of course, and don't have any scotch bonnet pepper, so I use pepper, that's garlic, thyme, and sweet Irish potato. Anyways, let's start. So I'm gonna wash my meat, so I'm gonna add my vinegar to the meat. I'm gonna rub in that vinegar to get rid of the rawness. Then this is me washing the meat. The last video didn't show me washing it, so today I decided to show me rinsing it off underneath the pipe before it's been out that I don't wash it. So this is after it's been washed. Then I'm seasoning up with the three seasonings. I don't know why the fish decided not to pour up, but finish seasoning, I'm rubbing in the seasoning, and of course I'm gonna put it to marinate. But before I do so, I always had onions to my brown stew when I'm marinating it. So I'm rubbing in the browning, rub it in. You don't want it too dark or you don't want it too white. This is perfect. So this is me now cutting up the different color sweet peppers. I like to use different colors because it, to me, it just make the pot look colorful. So this is the carrot. Yes, I'm cutting that up, and then afterwards I'm gonna cut up my Irish. I always use one Irish because I'm not cooking a large portion of meat, so I just use one Irish. This is me dicing it up, and then afterwards I'm going to dice up my garlic. Sometimes I can cut up the garlic with the onion as well. So this is me making the pot hot, then adding some oil to the pot. After which the pot hot, I'm gonna add in my meat, but I'm gonna add them in one by one because I don't really want the onions to be burned, right, or to be fried, whatever you call it. But this is me adding the meat to the pot one by one. Some persons do their brown stew chicken different, but as I said before, this is a quick brown stew chicken. You have some persons fry the meat before, which to me personally, I think that's home style chicken. If you just want some brown stew chicken and you want it to be done quick at home, then this is the best way to get it done. Now there's a trick to how I actually do my brown stew chicken, and I'm gonna show you. So this is me stirring the pot. One thing, your girl gonna stir that pot. Anyways, after a few minutes, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna add all the seasonings that I showed you guys when I was cutting them up previously, and your girl gonna stir and stir that pot, because everything I have to get a fair share of that heat. This is the tricky part now, guys, that makes your brown stew taste absolutely phenomenal. So this is me adding some barbecue sauce, yes, to that extra sauce that was left in behind the meat. This is me adding ketchup to the sauce as well. I'm gonna add little brown sugar, any sugar of your choice, but I just had brown, so I used brown. And then afterwards I'm gonna add my pepper to that pan as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my water. Some persons would add little bit of honey or a little bit of vinegar, right? But I just decided to just use these because I didn't want my pot to be over flavored, if that makes sense. So anyways, this is me adding that to the pot. And after I added this to the pot, I just basically left it there and just make it cook. So, and trust me, if you try this recipe, you're gonna love it, trust me. So this is me after about, is it few minutes? I don't remember. I need to time myself, but look at that pot going down nicely. By the time this is finished, you're just gonna see the texture of this food. This is me still stirring at after a few more minutes, still not finished yet. Water way too long to be finished. But anyways, this is me stirring the pot. I love to stir a pot. I just love to. So this is me stirring up the pot again, and look at that rich. Look there, man, rich and tasteful pot is well done. This recipe right here is a must try. Very quick, easy, up close and personal, no filter, no nothing. And then look at this, some white rice and brown stew chicken. Next time I'm gonna try it with some rice.